What happens when a late-night king tries to turn a working man into a punchline and discovers he's messed with the wrong person? The studio is frozen. Camera's still rolling. Audience dead silent. Jimmy Kimmel sits at his desk, microphone in hand, face drained of color. His mouth opens. Nothing comes out. Standing center stage is a man in a gray work uniform, mid-50s, weathered hands gripping a mop handle, eyes locked on Jimmy with the kind of calm that comes before a storm. The air is thick, suffocating. 48 hours earlier, none of this existed. The Jimmy Kimmel live studio at 2 in the morning is a different world. Exit signs glow red in the darkness. The stage that sparkles under lights now sits empty, lifeless. A cleaning cart rolls across the floor. Slow, steady, methodical. Marcus Rodriguez pushes it with the rhythm of someone who's done this 10,000 times. He's invisible here. Always has been. 12 years of mopping floors nobody notices. 12 years of cleaning up after people who never see him. 12 years of existing in the margins of someone else's spotlight. Marcus doesn't complain. He clocks in, does his work, clocks out. But tonight is different. Tonight, Marcus is about to become the most viral moment in late-night television history. Camera cuts to Jimmy's dressing room. He's scrolling through his phone, laughing at a video. His producer leans in the doorway. We've got that surprise segment ready for tomorrow. Jimmy looks up. The backstage worker thing? Yeah, gonna be great. Real, spontaneous, humanizing. Jimmy grins. Who'd we pick? Janitor. Been here forever. Guy named Marcus. Jimmy doesn't ask anything else. He doesn't need to. Marcus is content. A bit. A setup. He has no idea what's coming. If you think you know where this is going, you don't. Keep watching. Jimmy Kimmel is America's late-night sweetheart. The guy who makes you laugh before bed. Viral celebrity interviews. Emotional monologues. Halloween candy confessions. He's worth millions. His face is everywhere. Marcus Rodriguez makes $15 an hour. Nobody knows his face. The studio is his kingdom after hours. He scrubs the floors where A-list celebrities walk. He empties trash cans filled with remnants of laughter. He wipes down desks where presidents have sat, and he's okay with it. Marcus served 2 tours overseas. Came home to 3 kids and a wife who believed in him when nobody else did. Janitorial work wasn't the dream, but it paid the bills. It was honest, steady. He never missed a shift in 12 years. During taping, Marcus watches from the shadows. He knows every joke, every punchline, every guest entrance. He's seen Jimmy at his best, comforting parents of sick kids, raising millions for charity. He's also seen Jimmy at his worst. The tantrums when a bit doesn't land. The cold shoulder to staff when ratings dip. Marcus doesn't judge. Everyone's human, but he's never been seen. Not really. Production meeting. Tuesday afternoon. Jimmy's team sits around a conference table. Writer's assistant pitches an idea. What if we surprise some backstage workers on camera? Make them feel special. Show appreciation. The executive producer nods. I like it. Real. Relatable. Jimmy scrolls his phone, half listening. Yeah, sure. Could be fun. We were thinking the janitor. Marcus something. Been here forever. Jimmy glances up. Perfect. We'll do it Thursday. No one asks about Marcus's personality, his story, his boundaries. He's just the janitor guy. Thursday arrives. The crew sets up hidden cameras backstage. They stage a fake mess. Coffee spilled across the floor, crumpled papers scattered everywhere. Make it look careless, the producer instructs. Like someone just didn't care. Marcus clocks in at his usual time. He doesn't know he's walking into an ambush. The plan is simple. Catch him cleaning. Then Jimmy swoops in with cameras and playful teasing. Light, fun, viral. But they don't know Marcus. And that's their first mistake. You won't believe what happens next. Stay with us. Marcus pushes his cart down the hallway. His shift starts the same every night. Check the green rooms. Empty the trash. Mop the floors. He rounds the corner toward the main stage area. Coffee everywhere. Papers scattered like confetti. Marcus stops. Stares at the mess. He exhales slowly. Not anger. Just tired recognition, another careless spill from people who don't clean up after themselves. He kneels down. Pulls out his mop. Starts working. His movements are careful, dignified. There's a quiet pride in how he works. The hidden cameras capture everything. In the control room, the crew watches monitors. The producer grins. He's perfect. Get Jimmy. Marcus wrings out the mop, wipes the floor in smooth strokes. That's when the stage door bursts open. Hey! Hey, what's going on here? Marcus looks up. Jimmy Kimmel strides toward him, microphone in hand, cameras following. Audience members watch on monitors from the studio. Marcus blinks. Confused, Jimmy's voice is loud, playful, pointed. Did you make this mess? The audience laughs. Marcus stands slowly, his face unreadable. No, sir. I'm cleaning it. Jimmy grins wider. I mean, you're supposed to clean, not create messes, right? More laughter ripples through the monitors. Marcus doesn't smile. He just stares. The crew notices the shift. Something's off. But Jimmy's riding the bit, confident it'll land. So, what's your name, buddy? Marcus. Marcus. Okay, Marcus, how long you been working here? 12 years. The laughter fades slightly. 12 years is a long time. Jimmy doesn't register it. 12 years. Wow! And in 12 years, have you ever, I don't know, actually gotten the floors clean? It's meant as a joke. It lands like a slap. Marcus's jaw tightens. His grip on the mop handle firms. I clean these floors every night after you're done making your mess, Mr. Kimmel. The Mr. Kimmel cuts through the air. Respectful but distant. A wall going up. Jimmy laughs it off. Hey, it's Jimmy! We're all family here. Marcus's eyes don't waver. Family? One word. Quiet. Heavy. The studio goes still. You know my name because I just told you. I've been here 12 years and you've never once looked me in the eye. Silence. Jimmy's smile falters. The cameras keep rolling. This is where everything changes. Don't look away. Jimmy shifts his weight. The audience watches in real time on monitors. Some are uncomfortable. Some are captivated. A producer off camera signals to cut. But Jimmy's ego kicks in. He can't let this die awkwardly. Hey, come on, man, it's just a bit. Lighten up. Marcus takes one step forward. Calm, commanding. Lighten up? His voice doesn't rise. That's what makes it powerful. You pulled me in front of cameras to mock my work so people could laugh at me. You didn't ask. You didn't care. You just wanted content. Jimmy's smile is gone now. He tries to recover. I wasn't mocking you, Marcus. I was celebrating you. You're essential. Marcus nods slowly. His eyes never leave Jimmy's. Essential? Invisible. Same thing to you, right? The audience is split. Half don't know where to look. Half can't look away, Jimmy stammers. That's not, I didn't mean, Marcus raises a hand. Not aggressive, just enough to stop him. Let me tell you what's funny, Jimmy. He takes another step. The camera catches everything. The crew's frozen panic. Jimmy's pale face. Marcus's unwavering calm. I've watched you interview war heroes, activists, people who've changed the world, and you treat them with respect. Pause. But me? The guy who makes sure your studio is clean enough for those guests? I'm just a prop. Jimmy opens his mouth, closes it. Nothing comes out. Marcus's voice softens. But it cuts deeper. You know what I see every night? I see the coffee cups you leave on your desk. The scripts you crumple and throw on the floor. The makeup you smear on the mirrors. He gestures around the studio. I see all of it, and I clean it. Because that's my job, and I do it with pride. His voice cracks slightly, just for a moment. But I'm not your punchline, Jimmy. The words hang in the air. I'm not your content. I'm not your bit. He picks up his mop. Looks at Jimmy one last time. I'm the guy who cleans up after your punchlines. The studio is a tomb. Marcus turns. Walks toward the exit. Not storming. Not dramatic. Just done. His footsteps echo across the empty stage. Jimmy stands frozen, his mouth half open. His hand still gripping the microphone like a lifeline. The cameras hold on his face. 5 seconds. 10 seconds. An eternity in television time. Finally, Jimmy speaks. His voice barely audible. We should cut that. But it's too late. A crew member's phone already captured the footage. Another uploaded a clip to Twitter before anyone could stop them. Within 30 minutes, Janitor owns Jimmy Kimmel is trending. Within 2 hours, it's trending worldwide. By morning, the video has 20 million views. Marcus didn't set out to go viral. He just refused to be a joke. And in that refusal, he did something Jimmy never expected. He made everyone see Jimmy differently. The lights dim slightly. The audience files out in silence. Jimmy sits at his desk alone. Head in his hands. The joke's over, and he's the punchline now. The fallout is about to explode. You need to see this. The internet doesn't sleep. By sunrise, every major platform is on fire. Twitter. Respect Marcus. Kimmel canceled. Both trending top 5 on Instagram. Repost after repost. Comment sections exploding. TikTok. Creators dissecting every frame. Every word. Every facial expression. Did you see how calm he was? That I'm the guy who cleans up after your punchlines line? Legendary. Jimmy's face when he realized he messed up? Priceless. News outlets scramble. TMZ posts the clip within an hour. Good Morning America runs a segment. The View dedicates 10 minutes to it. Former staff members come forward. A writer tweets, I worked there 3 years. Never once saw anyone acknowledge the cleaning crew. An assistant posts, Marcus always said good morning to me. More than I can say for some talent. The stories pile up. Not malicious. Just honest, and that's worse. Late-night rivals can't resist. Stephen Colbert smirks during his monologue. In fairness to Jimmy, it's hard to see people when you're standing in a spotlight. Seth Meyers raises an eyebrow. Turns out the real joke was thinking you could mock someone on camera without consequences. Even Trevor Noah weighs in. Respect is free, y'all. Costs nothing. And yet, the studio issues a statement at noon. We are reviewing our workplace culture to ensure every team member feels valued and respected. Corporate, sterile, empty. 3 hours later, Jimmy posts a video. He's in his home office. No makeup, no script. Just him. I was wrong. His voice is quiet, shaky. I thought I was being playful. I thought I was making content people would enjoy, but I was being cruel. He pauses, rubs his face. Marcus deserves better. Everyone who works on this show deserves better. I've spent so much time in front of cameras that I forgot to see the people behind them. He looks directly into the lens. Marcus, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, truly, and I hope you'll give me a chance to do better. The video goes viral too, but the reaction is split. Some praise him. Takes guts to admit you're wrong. Others aren't convinced. Damage control. Nothing more. Meanwhile, Marcus stays silent. No interviews. No statements. No social media posts. He clocks in for his shift Thursday night like nothing happened. But everything has happened. GoFundMe campaigns appear. Strangers want to support him. Job offers flood in from companies wanting to hire the guy who stood up to Hollywood. Marcus ignores all of it. He just wants to do his job. But the world isn't done with this story yet. Keep watching. 3 days pass. The studio is quieter than usual. Staff walk on eggshells. Producers hold emergency meetings. Ratings for Jimmy's next show drop 12%. Sponsors start asking questions. And Marcus? He hasn't returned calls from anyone. Not press. Not producers. Not even Jimmy's people trying to arrange a meeting. Friday afternoon, a local news station catches him leaving the studio. The reporter approaches carefully. Marcus, can we talk for just a minute? Marcus stops. Looks at the camera. Tired but not angry. What do you want to know? What do you want people to understand about what happened? Marcus thinks for a moment. I just wanted to be treated like a person. That's all any of us want. His voice is steady. No bitterness. No grandstanding. I don't need to be famous. I don't need apologies on camera. I just need to be seen. Really seen. He adjusts the strap on his bag. We all do. The clip plays everywhere. It's the antidote to the outrage. Simple, honest, human. Behind the scenes, something shifts. Jimmy reaches out privately. Not through PR, not through intermediaries, just a text. Can we talk? No cameras. Just us, Marcus agrees. They meet in a conference room. Door closed. No witnesses. What's said stays between them. But when Marcus leaves an hour later, his expression is softer. The next Monday, Marcus clocks in as usual, but this time, there's a difference. His name is on a plaque in the crew area. Marcus Rodriguez, 12 years of service. His hourly rate has increased significantly, and when Jimmy sees him in the hallway, he stops. Morning, Marcus. Marcus nods. Morning, Jimmy. It's not a movie ending. No dramatic hug. No tearful reconciliation, just two men acknowledging each other. For the first time in 12 years, the studio slowly returns to normal. But it's a different normal. Staff meetings now include crew members. Names are learned. Birthdays are acknowledged. Small changes. But Marcus didn't ask for a revolution. He just asked to be seen. And sometimes that's enough. The real lesson is still coming. Don't miss the ending. The camera lingers on the empty studio one last time. Lights dimmed. Chairs stacked. Floor spotless. Marcus pushes his cart across the stage. Same routine. Same quiet dedication, but he's not invisible anymore. This story was never about canceling Jimmy Kimmel. It was never about viral outrage or internet justice. It was about something simpler and more profound. Every workplace has a Marcus, the person who arrives early, stays late, keeps things running while everyone else takes the credit, the assistant who remembers your coffee order, the security guard who knows your name, the janitor who cleans up the mess you don't think twice about. They're there. Always have been. We just don't see them. Marcus didn't set out to teach a lesson. He just refused to be a joke. And in that refusal, he reminded millions of people that dignity isn't negotiable. You can't buy it. You can't script it. You can't fake it. Jimmy learned that the hard way, but he also learned something else. It's never too late to do better. Comedy is powerful. Laughter is a gift, but respect. That's the foundation everything else is built on. Marcus walks to the exit, flips off the last light switch. The studio goes dark, but his impact, that's still shining. Because at the end of the day, we're all just people trying to get through. And the real measure of character isn't how you treat the cameras. It's how you treat the person cleaning up after they turn off. So here's the question. When was the last time you really saw someone? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this story moved you, hit that subscribe button. Because stories like this, they matter.